What type of measuring stick do you use? That's an odd question. I remember the first time I was asked this, and it helped completely break open and crack open and expose this part of me, because I am so demanding on myself, and this is what it exposed in me. I would view others with a measuring stick that was maybe only this. So almost everybody was doing what they needed to in order to qualify themselves in my life. I was happy with what they did. They were fine. They were great. In fact, most of my life, I wished I was someone else. And the reason why is because when I would measure myself, it was this crazy measuring stick that nobody could live up to. So I would take one measuring stick for others and go, oh, you guys are all fantastic and your life seems so much easier than mine and you produce so much more and you love more and better. And then I would swap that tiny little measuring stick out for this huge measuring stick and then measure myself. And that is why I continue to feel like a failure day after day, to the part where I got clinically depressed and became suicidal. I mean, that's how bad it got. Literally, the measuring stick was impossible. You may have heard the ideal self. Well, that was my real self I was comparing myself to. So I'm curious, what kind of measuring stick are you using for yourself? But also I want to flip this, because a lot of clients we've worked with, we look at the measuring stick and sometimes it's the exact opposite. Sometimes it's, I'm the greatest, my measuring stick, I'm always hitting everything, but nobody else can live up to it, and it's a different measuring stick. And I want you to imagine a life where it's the same measuring stick. And there's no right or wrong answer, but it's a way where you allow grace. There's forgiveness, there's leniency, as well as accountability, but the measuring stick is realistic. So we feel like successes. Others around us are successful, and we're always looking and growing. It doesn't mean settling and just saying, well, I'm going to lower my expectations. But it means being more realistic with where I am now and then looking at where I want to go, because you can always swap out that measuring stick. So here's the question of the day. What type of measuring stick are you using for yourself, and would you classify it as a healthy one as well as for others?